I don't know what the hell we're gonna do today. So you guys, maybe we'll show you guys some stuff that we like here. Oh, we'll do the Duncan Brothers thing. We'll pick like our favorite cars here.
That's solid.
That would be cool.
What's up guys, Aaron Duncan with Duncan Brothers Customs, and per usual I got to pick my favorite build of the year at SEMA, and it is gone to someone you didn't expect it, but the 612 guys, Danny, congratulations.
No way.
And this year it's not the Cuda, it's this Challenger Charger. What would you call this? Because I call it a Charger because it looks like a Charger, but I know it's derived from the new Challenger.
My name for it is the 2069 Charger.
We love it. 2069 Charger. But before we get into the details, we once again had this custom made. This was from Italy.
I'm from Italy.
You're from Italy?
I'm from Italy.
Really? Well, your uncle Giordano made it. So, all right. Get the arm on the other side there. Made for them. Your name here.
Congratulations. Hey, glittering.
I just want to thank everyone that helped us get here. Eddie, all the guys at the shop, the local Chick-fil-A workers, everyone. You know, I couldn't have done it without them. It was a long road to get here. I didn't think I would be getting my first Duncan Brothers Customs award this year. Even better, I think this is fourth.
Dudes, you guys are gonna go back in time. Yeah!
So we've been looking for you all day.
I just went to sit on here, and she was like, yeah, you can fall back and die. And I was like, no, I'll fall back and land on him. And I was like, wait, there he is.
Let me call my brother, because we were like trying to find you guys to shoot. Duncan here with Duncan Brothers Customs at SEMA 2022. So, Danny? What's up everyone? Aaron Duncan here with Duncan Brothers Customs at SEMA 2022. And last year, my favorite build was a 73 Firebird built by 612 AutoWorks. Our good friend Danny here has once again taken the #1 spot, both as my pick of SEMA and in my heart. So Danny, explain to the people, tell them what this is, because this is unique. It taps a similar vein to what we do, but way better.
All right, so what we did was we started with a brand new Hellcat Challenger, very similar to what you guys do, starting with the Mustangs. And what we did was we said, you know what? Dodge kind of ruined it. They didn't make it as cool as they should have. They won't make a Charger look cool. They won't make a Cuda look cool. So we took matters into our own hands. We made what we thought would be a 2071 Cuda.
That's the most badass thing I've ever heard.
So we made a full custom body out of steel and Bondo, and then we molded it, got some carbon fiber parts made, full carbon fiber body, basically our idea of what a Cuda should look like and what Dodge should have did instead of making that weird electric thing.
How many people have you had say, because this is the best feeling in the world, we get this a lot, this is how Dodge should have built it?
Oh, that's the most commented thing I get on all of our posts.
Absolutely.
That and some like negative comments that like, hey, that guy that built it's ugly. But mostly they say this is what Dodge should have did.
Yeah, everyone, you're going to have those naysayers, people in the comments, oh, no proportions and blah, 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 and all that other stupid crap. Where are those people at? They're not winning an award from us.
Exactly.
Let's walk it through the car, man, because I mean, there's so many, just like the Firebird, it's the littlest details that you guys do to this thing that makes it just unbelievable.
Fender vents, obviously in a Cuda, the backside doesn't have like a structural kind of apron like the new cars have. So if we would have left that empty, it would have looked kind of goofy. So what we did was we took a piece of ABS plastic and we made a custom CNC grill that goes behind there. So that way you can still keep your vent. Obviously a vent over there wouldn't really do any function. So obviously we kind of closed it off. Like other little things is like these little CNC hood pieces. The grill is on the grill. I think it was like 14. I counted. It was like 14 or so pieces of all custom CNC pieces. So all these pods are all separate pieces These grills are all separate pieces. That's one main grill surround that's welded together in bodywork. And then those headlight surrounds, all individual pieces, stock Hellcat headlights, little things like that. Custom 3D printed mirrors. Obviously, it's, you know, it's a new car, so you don't want to lose your everyday modern features. So like the mirrors keep the stock glass, so we still have the blind spots. The blind spot monitors are still in the back of the car. You know, you don't really lose anything. Back of the car, we kept the reverse sensors, the backup camera, because how are you supposed to back into a spot at Starbucks if you don't have a backup camera?
Yeah. What you guys do, once again, tapping a similar vein, it doesn't affect the structural integrity of the car because this is the factory roof line, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, accidents do happen, and hopefully they never do to cars like this because they're kind of, you know, one of a kind. But if they ever do, God forbid, then you know that you're going to be safe inside, because that's the last thing we want is one of our valued customers to, you know, get injured or something if, God forbid, anything ever did happen. That was our main goal with this, is like safety, reliability. You know, it's a brand new car, it's still under warranty, so you don't want to get left on the side of the road stranded because you got a gummed up carburetor or something of that nature, you know?
And with this, you get the best of both worlds because you're getting the modern reliability, but you got, I won't even say a completely classic car aesthetic. It's more of like if someone had an old Cuda and they said, I'm going to resto mod the out of this, boom. Everything is so tasteful and classic. Like, there's nods to the old school, but you guys got a lot of cool, just like unique to you stuff. And that's really, really cool.
Like around the back, we kept like little things like,
This is unreal.
we tried to keep like little things like the tail lights. Obviously, you know, they're not real Cuda tail lights, but we made a custom kind of acrylic lens with custom CNC overlays to try to keep it looking like a Cuda tail light.
Yeah.
But obviously a Cuda is Cudas are tiny compared to this. You put a Cuda tail light in there, it's gonna look like a fog light, you know?
Yeah, it is like a modern interpretation to match the size and frame of the car. People will look at this and say Cuda tail light, but if you see it beside another Cuda, you're gonna go, oh crap.
We had a Cuda in the shop the week we were finishing this car, and you look at it next to it, and the Cuda is like not much bigger than that Vet. It's such a giant car versus like such a little car, but they look the same. I like to think that people got larger since back then, so.
Watch yourself, big girl. Well, they started putting all that crap in our belt.
I wouldn't fit in an old Cuda very well, but I fit in this pretty good, so.
We said this last year, but it's crazy that our parents' generation like got it on in the back seat of those cars because it is small.
Yep, I've done some stuff in one of the back seats of these Challengers, and it's not very easy.
It embarrassed your girlfriend,
especially with me and Eddie, like the two of us back there. It's there's not a lot of room.
Oh man, I can understand that. But yeah, man, this thing's totally sick. You want to talk about the wheels at all?
So we did Forge Line wheels. One of the cool things about building this body is when we made it, we kept in mind, because a lot of people give the Challenger a lot of crap because on a narrow body Challenger you can't really do more than like a 295 in the back, and you have all this horsepower. How are you going to get it to the ground? So we wanted to make sure the wheel tub was like nice and wide. We did that by bringing the quarter out a lot. So basically that's a 12-inch rim with a 335 wide tire, and we could even fit up to, which I didn't know Toyo makes them, I didn't know they're new, a 355. So the next one of these we build, we're going to stuff a 355 under it, because I was trying to get a 345 and they were out of stock.
Well, dude, the thing is so sick. If there's anything else you want to say about it, anything you want to plug? I don't know if there's anything really crazy done on the inside.
Interior, we did some lighting, some acrylic lighting, which is pretty cool, and like a Starlit headliner with a little Hellcat logo.
See it? Sick. I don't know if it'll show on camera, but yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
Annie, congrats again on winning the award. You know, last year we felt a little bit guilty because we didn't have a physical thing to give you other than stuff that happened off camera. We won't go there. But this year, kind of a better version of a trophy.
No way. I'm excited.
That cost $13,000. We had it professionally made.
I'm gonna put it in a trophy case.
Yes.
When we get home.
Diamonds, not glitter.
You know what? I'm gonna build like an acrylic sub box for the back of this thing, and I'm gonna put this in the trunk.
So that's the Aaron Duncan Best Build of SEMA 2022 award. How do you feel just earning that?
You know, it's a little emotional because like at first we weren't planning on building a car this year. It was kind of around July, and I was like, I can't let the Duncan brothers down because they always really love our builds, and I can't not repeat last next year, you know? You win the Super Bowl, like Tom Brady won the Super Bowl. He didn't just retire, he went to another Super Bowl. That's basically what I thought about. I was like, the Duncan brothers are gonna expect us to be here with a cool car.
In the same spot.
In the same spot, and I need to come here and collect this trophy because if I don't do it, then who else is gonna, right?
Well, it looks fabulous.
It looks amazing. And that says Deh, which is Hebrew for you did it.
And we sure did.
You did it. So
I don't know what I'm.
congratulations, brother.
Thank you again. And we hope to see you next year.
You will see us next year. And every year after that.
All right, guys, so big update for the vlog. We did not make the top 12 Battle of the Builders in the Young Guns category. I was a little upset about it, I'm not gonna lie, but we did get an even better trophy. Once again, 2 years in a row, repeat winners of the Duncan Brother Customs Award. And this year, check it out,
Custom made.
they got us an award.
That's $13,000.
Yup. And it's going right in the trophy case when we get home. There's not much in the trophy case, but this is gonna be in the front of it. I feel like I'm like LeBron James, back to back.
You're glowing. Back to back, man.
All right, guys, so something new in this year's video, what we're gonna do is we have an award. 2 years in a row, as you saw, we received the Duncan Brothers Customs Favorite Build Award. So this year, we're giving the Duncan Brothers Customs a Favorite Award because we love their award. So I know everyone's got their cup of tea. Some people are diehard GM guys, some people are diehard Mopar guys, some people are diehard Ford guys. So I get a lot of comments on some of our videos where it's like, oh, that's so cool. I wish they'd do it with a Mustang. I'd buy one. Well, even better than us doing it on a Mustang, our good friends, the Duncan brothers, already do it. So save us some work so that way we can continue focusing on the Mopars. They got this one covered. So if you're looking for something like we do in a Ford form, then hit them up because they'll get you taken care of.
Listen to this dude.
Danny.
He knows what he's talking about.
Absolutely. Thanks, man. And we've seen comments online where someone would be like, hey, what you guys do with the Mustangs? You guys have just tagged us. So that's like the coolest thing. And,
Yeah.
you know, same goes to you. Anyone, you know, that asks us like, hey, can you do it with the Mopar? Can you do like, you know, an old Charger? We're like, dude, 612. Yeah. All day long.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited.
There's
And,
certain enough fireworks for him. Make sure you
Did you see them?
Yeah.
They're indoor fireworks.
We're setting off fireworks. All right, well, let's walk around and talk about this thing a little bit. Tell us some of the details. Man, they're so excited.
So
That must be a Roman candle.
it's one of them cakes.
Yeah.
50 shot. So starts out as a 2022 Challenger Hellcat. We do a custom carbon fiber body. Our take, not a exact replica, because I know people like to think that, and I don't want to be an exact replica. We like to diversify. So our take on what a new Charger, a 69 Charger body would look like in this day and age. So dimensions are a little different. We like to make it a little bit more aggressive. It is maybe a little bit shorter and stubbier than a traditional Charger, not by much, but I think it looks cool. All the customers that own them think it looks cool, and obviously you guys think it looks cool. That's all that matters.
That's the way I kind of like to put it. It's like a modern tribute. It's really so much that you're trying to do an exact replica. A lot of times when people just plop an old body onto a modern wheelbase, it does not work. You have to widen things out, stretch them out, and like trick the eye a little bit for what people are seeing. Now, if anyone doing the Mopars, you guys are like pulling it off.
Appreciate
the best. And I love the slam look on this one.
Yeah, this
you
is
know,
the first
it's
one
just-
that ever got bags. I'm like extremely excited about this one. That's one of the reasons we wanted to take it here. One of the things that bothers me about all the Chargers is you can't make them super low because of the stock suspension. This one being able to air it out at the show and still be able to get up higher and drive normal, I think is really cool. And I kind of want to bag all of them now. So
We took inspiration from you guys on our build because we wanted to have a bunch of carbon fibery stuff, and then also we wanted to have a recessed windshield because I was like, I hope they like it because it looks like a Charger.
Yeah.
So I think we're all just killing it together.
Yeah,
But it's awesome
100%.
stuff. I will be a future customer for you guys at some point.
I can't wait.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to buy it for my girlfriend. She's got one of those new Pepsis in her hand. I'm gonna have to let her sit in it at some point, just so she can visualize the
Go
future.
right ahead.
All right. Put your Pepsi down. She just gave like the, oh my god, me? You guys really care about me?
These new Pepsi cans are really nice.
Yeah.
They're nice Pepsi cans.
Yeah, it's very, very fancy labeling. Very fancy labeling.
I should have grabbed the water.
Yeah, you gotta have a Pepsi before you get behind the wheel of this. How's it feel?
Well, I want one now.
You want it now? I'll get her one and she's gonna drop me in an instant. She's just got to be able to beat me in a race. That's all. Oh, yeah. But it looks good on you, baby. It looks good. Like do one with the Superbird front end and the big ass wing in the back.
I had a customer that was like dying to do a General Lee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Do you guys have a no General Lee policy?
I was kind of scared to do it, to be honest. I didn't want like somebody like with the guy's car.
The Rebel flag's a hard thing to put on a car these days.
Yeah, I totally got my sister does the airbrushing and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
A few years ago, there's a guy, he was a local, he bought an orange Challenger, he wanted to put the O1 on the side, and he wanted to put the flag on the top. She was like, okay, sure. He was a cop in like the South Bronx, and he would drive the car to work. He got in a lot of trouble for parking it in the police parking lot. He got a lot of heat, and had to sell the
When there's things like that, I tell the customer if they want something that we're not comfortable doing, hey, you're gonna have to do that on your own time,
Yeah.
man. Like we can't do something like that.
Yeah.
So that's probably the case.
Yeah, I don't want somebody coming to the shop throwing rocks at my window because of it.
At this point, just out of spite, like we have a no element policy. Like,
Yeah.
we get emails about, can you guys do an element? No, we don't do that. You guys probably get some of the same stuff. But.
Yeah, we try to keep it original too.
But it would be hilarious if you guys did like a wrap at least on a car, something you could pull off like a Joe Dirt car,
Yeah.
and then like make everything removable, but just be funny.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Footprint, gas pedal, and all. But hey, thanks again, man. Congratulations.
Thank you,
You guys did it again.
And thank
The
you guys
best.
for watching.
Yes.
You make this all possible.
That's us at SEMA, man. 2023.
See you next year.